In this demonstration, we're going to show the new 9614 series and how you can use it to cut both turn parts between centers and flat stock. Let's take a close-up look at the machine real quickly. Now at this end, we've placed a table and attached our stock, so we'll be doing our 3-axis milling here. Now at this end, we have our stock mounted between centers. So we set up 2 workstations, one for the turning part and one for the flat stock. That way, as we set up the bit, we'll be able to use it on both parts. We're using a standard ISO 25 tool holder. 9614, of course, means 14 inches in diameter, 96 inches long. This is your turning stock that you can put into here. As far as the flatbed, this is the 30-inch version. You can get a 48-inch version as well if you wish. So you can do 48 by 96-inch sheet goods. Okay. Now this system comes with the quick change collet built right into it. If you wish, you can also get an auto tool change for this so that you don't have to worry about changing the cutters like so. Now for this demonstration, we have actually removed the doors so that you can see the cutter as we're cutting on the stock. Normally this would be enclosed. Now we've got linear bearings throughout on all axes, and we're using a rack and pinion system which allows us to drive the machine very quickly. In fact, we can reposition at speeds of over 2,000 inches a minute. Now the 5th axis on the adjustable bed is also automated so that it will reposition for tapering automatically. Now Legacy's CNC software also includes the conversational forms, which means if you want to come in and add some indexing like flutes or joinery and things like that, you can simply enter in the fills and create this code. If you want to do ropes or barley twist, you simply enter the number of starts, the position, and so on, the size of the tool. These come built right in with the software, and it makes it extremely easy to design your parts. You don't even have to draw them. You simply put in the positions and all the details here into these fills, and then it'll generate the code and you'll be ready to run. Okay, now we'll go ahead and change the cutter. And we can go ahead and start cutting the mortises and then working on the molding at the other end. One thing that you'll notice, though, is that we did not need to true up the stock. It saved us considerable time in stock preparation. We just put a rough piece in here, and because of the indexing capabilities and the turning capabilities, it does everything for us. Trues up the stock, mills it square and round. And because we've programmed the Z offset for every single router bit, we don't have to do any touch-off. Just insert the cutter and start cutting. Now we're cutting this elliptical rosette on the end of these. Rather than using a program to carve it out with a small cutter, we're going to use tool paths and individual router bits to form every detail. The process is quite a bit faster and actually is going to be much cleaner than it would be if you were to carve it. We can also insert a sanding mop into one of the tool holders and sand the part right here on the machine.